lovelies, welcome to my channel. I'm back finally. I took about 2 years off YouTube, on and off, like I barely uploaded the last year. But anyway, baby's here, baby's healthy. He's almost 1 year old. I can't believe how time goes so fast. And I'm back. So excited to be back in 2025. There was so much going on in the fashion and I feel like I missed out. But anyhow, I'm here to share with you what I bought in 2025, but I didn't unbox in this channel because even though I stopped filming, I still shopped. I have few handbags, I have a lot of shoes, I have few jewelry pieces as well. But also I have a little unboxing that I'm gonna share with you at the end of the video. If you are very interested, stay tuned. I'll give you a hint. I went in Japan in December and I got something for me. And I have some other few bits and pieces as ready to wear that I just got last week, I think, and I thought I'll show them to you as well in this video. So let's get started. The first shoes is this Adidas Gazelle sneakers. To be honest, I don't know why I didn't get that earlier, but it is what it is. It's very comfortable. I love the color. I actually got it for the color. I wanted something sporty but colorful, and I got this, and I love it. It's like I'm walking on clouds. I love it so much. Also, now I understand the hype of the Adidas sneakers. Moving on to another pair of shoes. Let's do the Jean Rossi ballet flats in this lambskin metallic gold. I really like this style because they're comfortable. It took me a few wears to break them, especially around this part. But I like the fact that they're wide because I have very small feet, but they're quite wide. And therefore, the Chanel ballet flats don't go for me at all. They don't work. That style, they're just too tight on my toes. But this, I have enough space for my toes. And it's wide enough for my foot. And I like the fact that it's gold because I like the fact that it's gold. I bought it in gold because I thought I could dress it up and dress it down. And when you're pregnant or recovering from during postpartum, I'm still breastfeeding, by the way, but recovering from giving birth and stuff, your center of gravity changes, but also you grow. Like I grew almost one size in my shoe, and it just like I really needed something that is comfortable. I couldn't wear any heels, to be honest. Heels were like just out of the question for me. There are some women who are, I see them with like their stilettos with their 8-9 months pregnant and still wearing their stilettos. I cannot do that. I did that with my first child. I couldn't do that with my second child. But anyway, moving on. Very comfortable, very versatile. I can dress them up, dress them down. Love it. And I wear them all the time these days. Next shoe is actually my favorite shoe out of all the bunch. Is these Alaya ballet flats in white with strass embellishment. I love these. Like at the beginning, I was really hesitant to go with this because I thought that they will like fall out and it will look like weird and stuff. But no, the whole shoe is very sturdy. I wore this a lot last year. And I'm still planning to wear it a lot this year. I'm also thinking about adding another color. They released them in other interesting colors like green, burgundy, and navy blue. So I'm debating whether I should add in another color so I can expand my options. Yeah, the only downside are their sole, they're very flat. So the sole is quite thin. So if you walk with them for long hours, I wear them and I go walk for long hours as well. But if you do that few days in a row, I could feel the bottom of my feet hurting by the end of the second or the third day wearing these and walking a lot with them. When I say walking a lot, I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 hours, like going shopping the whole day or going sightseeing or anything like that. But other than that, perfect. The other shoe is this Jimmy Choo ballet flat, I guess, but with the square toe in this pearl, finishing pearl. I love this because it just dresses up an outfit. I love wearing it with masculine outfit like what I'm wearing today. I would wear that if I was going out with it. It brings a little bit of softness to it, but it's also so unexpected because with this outfit you would probably think about either a sneaker or a loafer, or but they call those the ones with the lace derby, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And it wasn't the easiest one to break in. It was very painful at the beginning. This one was the worst to break in. I wasn't gonna show you this, but I got these slippers for my postpartum because it had the cutest thing. Little feet with the blue for a little boy and this little feeding bottle, so I thought that it will be so cute. Next is this sandal from Manolo Blahnik. I love these sandals. I think I'm gonna add another pair in another color just because they're very comfortable. I got them in metallic because I like metallic and I find it very easy to match with a lot of things. It's such a neutral color. And then if you want to wear something comfortable in the evening, you can get away with slides if it's in the metallic. The other kid has woken up. This is what happens when you're a mom. You get interrupted in the middle of the videos all the time. But anyway, back to this. I was going to say the only thing about this is I think with the sweats and stuff, especially on summertime, it just started to you see, to lose the color here on the inner sole, but from the outer side it's still fine. So when I'm wearing it, it doesn't really show anything, but it's worn out basically quite quickly. One thing I wanted to say about this is I prefer this style than the orange sandal. I know, very controversial, but that's just me. I think because, as I said before, my feet are wider, I prefer this style of sandals, that I have more space for my toes than the orange sandals. They're quite tight around the small toe. Moving on to these. Honestly, when I saw these, I fell in love with them and I thought that they were going to be the sandal of the summer in 2025. But sadly, they didn't really pick up. I don't think they really gave them to any influencers. I didn't see them a lot on social media. I love them. They're quite unusual and I love the wavy anagram anyway, so it looks interesting. The only thing that was my mistake I did is I got it on my usual size rather than my actual size right now, so I didn't really wear them that much because my feet are bloated. I wish if they had half sizes, but Loewe, they don't do really half size. They don't do half sizes, they only do full sizes. And I was like, well, it's leather, it's very soft, it's very buttery, it's gonna stretch out. So if I get the 38, it's gonna be too big after I wore it a few times. But no, it didn't stretch out as much as I thought it would. Anyway, you live and you learn. I mean, depends on the day. If I'm having a lot of water retention, if I'm bloated, they won't fit. Other days I'm okay, they fit, and here it goes. I'm just cannot wait to shed all of the weight I gained during this pregnancy. Oh my god, it's been horrible. Let's move to the handbags now. I only have 3 handbags that I added last year. Let's start with that beautiful puzzle bag Loewe, and this is the feather light puzzle bag, and I like how it is very squishy and stuff. And for years I wanted a puzzle bag, but they didn't have really colors that spoke to me. I checked it out so many times. It's just I didn't like the colors that they have. For years I wanted the puzzle bag, but I didn't like any of the colors they were offering. Every season they drop something, I'll check it out. I wish if it was like, I remember they dropped a pink color and I love that pink. I saw it on the website. I loved it. When I went to the store to check it out, it wasn't the right pink, if you know what I mean. It was a bit, I couldn't wear it with everything. It was like a little an unusual pink. Anyway, fast forward to last year, they dropped the Feather Light, which I really liked. But again, I was like, what color they have? And I saw this. They didn't even have it on store. I saw this color and they didn't really have it on store. So I asked this SA to check if she can order one for me, which she did. I saw it and I fell in love. I love this. I wear it a lot, especially these days. I took it with me to Japan because I didn't want to take too many bags and I wanted something that I can wear crossbody and something that I can hand hold or like wear on my hand if I wanted to go to like somewhere fancy or go to an upscale dinner or something. And that's honestly, this bag, I didn't need anything else. It was like crossbody, we wore it day, night, sporty, not sporty. Granted, I took my bun bag from Lululemon as well with me. That was like specifically for travel days. But like this was just amazing. Next is this one. But technically, this is not really 2025. My husband got that for me in 2024 for Christmas. So I would say Christmas Day, I opened it. It was amazing. Then I think I was heavily pregnant, so I didn't go anywhere. And then, yeah, I didn't use it until January. Basically, it was on its box for a while. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I did an unboxing video for this one. It is a really nice bag. It looks really classy and stuff. But this bag, if it doesn't have anything, the weight of the chain versus the weight of the leather is just, it gets very slouchy and like weird. So I only wear it if I need to fill it up. Basically, when it's filled up, it's more comfortable. Also, this, I get the idea, but I wish if it was a little bit longer, like than this. When it sits on the shoulder, it doesn't dig in. Other than that, from a style perspective, I love the color. It's a very deep burgundy color, so it has been really cool to play with the colors and like pair it with a lot of different colors and outfits. One thing that I love about this bag is you can adjust the chain from here and make it as short or as long as you want it to be. You see, it's nice. My other bag is this one. This is the Miu Miu colorful bag made from crochet. I don't know what they call this style. You know, in 2024 I got something very similar, like in this crochet colorful bit, but it was a long tote. As soon as I got that, I saw this on the internet, but it wasn't available in the store, but I just saw it on social media. Like basically some girl was wearing it and stuff, and I messaged my sales associate and he said to me that just not in production yet. It's probably just few samples. He said to me, if you're interested, I'll put you in the waiting list for it, and then if it comes, I'll let you know. That happened June, July 2024. Fast forward, I totally forgot about it, but I keep seeing it on this girl. Like it's just one person who keeps wearing it, and she has all kind of things that goes with it. She has the shorts, the pants, I don't know what else she has as well. I was like, I really like this bag. Anyway, 12 months later, I messaged him again because this lady kept coming up on my social media a lot. She reminded me of this with other pieces with in the same fabric. So I kind of messaged him and I say, do you have this yet? And he said to me, well, let me check. And then a few weeks later he came back. He said, yes, we have it. Do you want it? It's that much money. and I was like, I'm not sure I want to spend that much money around that. It wasn't a lot. It was I think it was 5,500 dirham. And I was like, you know what? If I come to the store and I try it and I like it, I will grab it. Someone else wants to buy it, just sell it. And this is what happened. By the time I got into the store, it was already sold. And then he said to me, do you want me to order you one? And I was like, okay, order one. And then I paid for it and he ordered it. And that's it, the story. I love wearing it, and every time I wear this bag, I get a lot of compliments on it, and it strikes conversations because it's quite an unusual bag. The only thing is I tend to wear a lot of colorful things with prints and stuff. So this doesn't really fit with a lot of my outfits because it's colorful as well. I love when I'm stuck for a color and I look at it and it's like it has one of these colors and I'm like, okay, I'm taking this because I don't have the bag in that specific color. I love it, but that only happens when I have plain outfits, which is quite rare. I tend to wear a lot of prints, but I still love it. Do I regret it? No, I don't regret it. This is really, really an amazing bag and I love wearing it. And the other bag is this Jimmy Choo bonbon bag in the raffia, but with this satin scarf in pink, red, white and orange basically, and it has this like pinkish orange strap here. I love this bag. This bag was my summer bag last year and I love it. Like this and this were just like amazing. It went with a lot of outfits, and also like even when I have prints and stuff, it still goes because it's minimalistic. Let's do the unboxing. Shall we start with the handbag or the bits and pieces that I bought last week? Let's do the handbag because you've been waiting for a while. And if you know, you know, I went to Japan and I was like planning to film all this like amazing vlog, vintage shopping and all of that, but guess what? None of it happened. I was with family. I had 2 kids. I could barely have 2 hours of shopping. There was a lot of queues as well, which my husband went with me. We went to one shop. He said, you like it? Get it. I want to get out of here. That's basically it. But it was an interesting experience. I wanted this for the long time. You'll be surprised what I'm gonna show you now, because I've even done a video about why I don't buy that brand and why I don't really like that classic look of it. So here is the thing. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! It's a Chanel bag, my first Chanel bag, and it was important to me. But I've always said if I ever buy a Chanel flap, I would like to buy a vintage one from the 2000s because I would like it to be gold plated, and that was the reason behind that. I tried when we went to Amore, they had so many nice things. Open it because obviously I already opened it. I haven't used it yet. I wanted to do the unboxing before I use it, but because we were traveling, I had to open it and fill it up with stuff so it doesn't squish. It's in a great condition. I tried few other ones. I was gonna go with the pink, but they had 2 pinks. One pink, it was very petal, like it was a mix of brown and pink, and it looked not as good as the other pink, which was just plain pink. And I was gonna go with that pink. It was really cool, but they didn't have the authenticity cards. They had the serial number but no authenticity cards, and I was like, no. So I already tried this, and I tried another one which was a burnt orange, and that was the one I loved the most, to be honest. But then when I look up the price, I was like, I probably don't want to spend that much on a bag, and if I'm gonna do that, I'd rather it to be an Hermes, if you know what I mean. So this one was the right color for me as well, because I've always said I wouldn't get a black, but I'll get a beige because a beige is a classic, and I really like this beige because it has a very yellow tone. I have few neutral bags that are with pink tone, a pink undertone, but I didn't have anything with a yellow undertone, so I like this. And it has a little bit of wear and tear here and there in the like a bit of coloring around the chain, but that's okay. And then like a bit of here, like just tiny. It was well loved but very looked after. This bag is, I think it was produced in 1998. That's a proper vintage. I can't believe that 1998 now is vintage, qualifies as vintage. Can you believe that? Anyway, so this is the bag. I'm so excited to use it. Oh my god. Now that it's out of its box, it came with the Chanel box and the authenticity card and the serial number, but they gave me the Amori dust bag here, which is fine. The lady who helped me was very nice. She was very patient. Honestly, I could have vlogged if I wanted. I was just exhausted. It was the afternoon. Like, it was a week and a half after we arrived to Japan. We went to Japan. The first thing we did was skiing, and we barely slept during that week because baby couldn't adjust properly. I'm gonna say he hated the heat because guess what? Inside, everything is very well heated. So like, for a few nights he would wake us up and we have to take him out into the cold and walk with him for like half an hour or something in the middle of the night to calm him down. So it was like kind of, we were exhausted, we were tired, both of us, we were grumpy as well. My husband and I, we were like, just the mindset that I wanted us to be in, to do the vlogging and for him to help me with the filming and all of that. When I say we were grumpy, not to each other, but just like the whole situation, we were just tired. Let's be honest, we were just tired. And Japan is tiny with the family. You're like stuck in very small accommodation. Anyway, if you know, you know. Next, let's finish off with all these things that I would love to use, and it has been sitting in a box, technically 2 boxes, for the past 10 days. First order, this is just me putting orders from, so Net-a-Porter went into crazy sale this past few weeks, so I was like, oh, there are a few things in my wish list that are 70% off. Let's give it a bash. And then I'm losing weight, so I'm in that situation again where nothing really fits properly. Things are either too big or too tight. There are a few items that are just right, but not much of them. Okay, let's start. Not that I forgot what I ordered, but it just, oh, this is so beautiful. This is a little vest, because again here it gets chilly, but it's not like too cold to wear a proper sweater. So I thought like having this little vest like that and on top of a shirt will be quite useful. Let's see if it will go with whatever I had in mind. The other thing is a pair of jeans, white jeans from Redone. I have a pair of jeans from Redone. It's my burgundy pair, but it doesn't fit right now. So hopefully this will fit. I have to try it and report back to you. This is a silk set from Elemis, and I had this in my wish list for a while, but I didn't want to pay as much as it was priced. And last week they put it on like crazy amount, like sale, and I checked, it was, my size was still there, so I was like, okay, let's do it. That's gonna be a really nice set for the summer. The silk is very soft. I like it. Sea under sea theme, like my other sets that are also from Elemis. This is the pants that goes with it. Hopefully it doesn't show, it's not see-through. This is quite summery. As soon as January hits, I start thinking about summer, believe it or not. And what else I have? And I got another pair of Adidas sneakers because the first one worked, so I thought let's add another one. Oh, this is really nice. Look at this. That's so pretty. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. What do you think, guys? Like this, it's a hair cuff, leopard print. So I think this will go with a lot of things in my wardrobe as well. And I have to love you and leave you. This is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I am planning to be more consistent and go back to YouTube full time, hopefully. Finger crossed. Let's do an emoji of a bag. If you're here, why aren't you? Just pop in a comment and leave me a bag so I know that you watched the video till the end. See you later. Bye.